Amanda here with this. I'm gonna do some looks with this one, so I can form the full look around it. My hair just won't cooperate, but okay. I'm going to do the first line here. So I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna take the lighter one and try to use as lightly as possible. I watched a couple of reviews on this one, like I don't know, a couple. I mean, like 5 or 6. So I'm going to use this one very lightly. They say it's very pigmented. I looked at some views on it. It didn't seem like they knew what to do with the palette. That's what I'm just reserving. The palette's kind of tricky because they didn't know how to use it, because they ended up looking like a mud on their eye. Some people knew how to use it. They create very beautiful looks. So, what is going on with this? But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to dip into this lightly. I hope to have my unearthly brushes by this time, but it did not happen, so I'm still using Morphe. Okay. So just do that. I did that very lightly. I'm gonna cover it, but I think it helps to set the tone. So I got that with no problem. I'm just kind of blending it out more so it doesn't look like stain, because this is red. Okay, I'm gonna go to this one. Just tip it just a little bit. So we know it blends out very well. Okay, we know that. If you hear TV, that's just my daughter's TV. She's a year old. She's watching Trolls. That's the only thing that keeps her quiet, so I can do my video. Yeah, I strive for it to be perfect. A lot of people don't. I do. Okay. Make sure this is clean. Make sure these are perfect. I seem to blend these 2 different ways for some reason, even though I'm using the same hand. It doesn't make any sense, but I think I'm gonna start on my corners first. Okay, I'm gonna go with the same color again. This one. Either me or the way people were reviewing it, this palette looked wet, like it was a wet formula. I expected it to be wet because the way they were using it. Some of them just looked like a mud stain. I was like, that's horrible. And Nomad still put it up on their Instagram. I'm like, shit. That looks horrible. Yeah, I'm very honest on this channel. I don't kiss no one buttocks. We keep it real here. I am tipping it since it is very pigmented, so it may take a while for me to form a look. I just don't want like it to overpower everything else. It's building down to build up. It's, yeah, that kind of a thing. Like blood. It looks like blood. Okay. I don't know about this. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Let's see, does that get better? Yeah, I seen it's doing the same thing. Like, see here, it looks darker in other places, but it seems to be better. So, yeah, be careful with the brushes you use with this palette, because that looks not that great. Well, definitely with this shade. We'll keep on going and see what we think. See, this one did a whole lot better than this. This one. Thinking of fixing this a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start over. Okay. It's kind of doing it right here, too. I see it. But, damn it. Get away, fly. I'm gonna take some of this. This is a elf balm. That's kind of annoying. I have to do this. But okay. I knew this was gonna be a tricky palette because I was like I said, some of their looks were looking like mud. Since this one worked a lot better. Okay. Yeah, this motion I'm doing seems to work. That's cool. With this shade. Okay. These are not gonna look the same because I have this line here, and here it's more smoother. Not gonna look the same. That's my eyes. I'm learning that I only can be so perfect because of my eyes. Crease a little bit because of my into my lines. So I don't think I recommend this for someone who has it's older skin. Someone has older skin. I don't know how this palette, well, this shade's gonna work for them. I don't know about the other ones. Okay, I think I should move on to a different color. I want to pop on the shimmer last. So, okay, let's use the other like darker red, like more darker blood red. Okay, I'm gonna try to use this because I usually use this for this part. So let's see what happens. This goes to show, not just because it's pigmented doesn't mean it's necessarily good. Because it can be too much. Okay, I'm going to take this brush. Try to fix up this hair right here. Seems to want to like not tack on there. I wouldn't say this is a go-to palette for everyday use, judging on these shades alone. This is when you really feel like being creative and taking time to do your makeup. The best I'm gonna get it. Okay. It's to give me fresh and then clean it underneath my eyes. This is a baby wipe, not a cleansing wipe. This has no scent, perfume, or alcohol. Okay. It seems to be doing the exact same thing on the other side. This side here. I don't know if to use a white base with these shades or have a red backdrop or something. So I'm just going to make this one and them the same. So I have a little skin showing, but it's still a color. Yeah, these reds in here crease real bad. Like I said, they're creasing on me. And they turn darker, like here, in one spot. So you're going to have to use some tricks with this one, I think. Okay. Yeah. I use my packer brush, but a smaller one. I have one from Northie that really works really, really well. I'm gonna go into this one. This one changes with shift, which is kind of cool. Okay, I am gonna stick a little bit of primer. I'm not gonna use tons. I don't think it needs tons, but I don't want it. So I'm planning on testing out these shadows. We'll see how these. But this is a shimmer kind of a thing, so I'm not gonna use that much. This is. So not using much at all. Just in case they shed. Usually I use a ton if they shed. I may have to go back over it if these start to shed on my eyes, because that's not enough primer. Okay. Okay. I did try this with my finger and swatch it. They seem to like to stick on your finger, so I don't recommend using your finger. That's why in the reviews they were probably using their brushes. So, because it doesn't like to come off your finger when it's stuck there. Which is a good thing, because it's going to stick to your eye. Hopefully just as good. Okay. See, does it shift on the brush? It does. Okay, cool. Do have this on my eye, but I don't think I need this because I removed from my hand with the baby wipe very easily. But I'm still gonna use it just in case. Okay. But if you want to comment on there for anyone reviewing it, what they can use, what you use, that's fine. If you want to come, it depends on how. I guess it depends on how you really say it and way you mean it. I have no problem with that. If you want to give say I like to do this in comments so people don't take it the wrong way. This is what I do to get it to use it, and everyone sees it, sees the comment, and can help them. That's how I word it. I use this. Anyone can try it. Yeah, that's okay. 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 So that's cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna start fresh. I do recommend it would probably be better if you go wet, but I had no problems out of this. I got a little bit down here because I was going down lower. But I'm gonna put a little extra primer, just a little drip on my brush, on my finger here. A little bit, not too much. So it stays. I don't know if this sheds. Okay. So it stays. Okay. Okay. So I'm really just wearing out this. Yeah, they form well with a brush. That's a plus. Or you think can be a hypocrite by using a little bit of this. I don't know. Tell me. It looks really nice. Okay. I think I'm gonna really like this palette. I think these are what crones are supposed to look like. Jewel crones. Yeah. So awesome. Tip this off. Nothing come off. Cool. I need to remind myself this is not going to look the same color because the light's hitting it differently. So you may need to remind yourself of that when you're trying to make it look perfect. These are going to shift. So it can be tricky to work with. But I like how easily these apply. That is so awesome. But I wouldn't recommend using your finger. No. If you like doing that, maybe you should use a different palette. Okay. Got a little bit. Love it. I don't think these things are going to shed off my eyes, but if I sweat, of course they're going to. So that's why I need to use the primer. Just a little bit of it. Yeah, they shift. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take this little bitty TCCB. Usually, if they started like seriously shedding, I would put a lot more on, a lot more. But they didn't. They were super easy. Cheers. Okay. I don't know if I need to go over these again or not. I'm gonna see how I feel after doing my foundation. I'm pretty happy with it, but the reds are tricky. These are tricky not to crease. Use a very light foundation. I'm going to this one. That's the one that can educate you how to hide acne and stuff like that. Sorry. Because I don't have it. I just have a little bit of redness. I don't use full coverage. I use medium coverage. Or something I can build up. I use dewy products. So, not too dewy products, but because I have dry skin. So, okay. Okay. I use Wet n Wild Tensor Moisturizer. I don't have any problems. If that tells you anything what I use. Okay. Okay. I don't think I was filming. Okay, I went this with setting powder and went around here very carefully so it wouldn't smear it. And now I'm patting it in. Yeah, I wasn't filming. I thought I pushed film. Oh, damn it. Okay. And I used Elf brow product. So, and I use Dollar Tree bronzer. And then you know, don't do this, do this. That's what I did because it smears the foundation. And then I go pat, 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 pat. That's why I was explaining what I use and how it works for me. But I thought I was filming. Okay. We're gonna go on these eyes with the same shades. Okay. I'm going to take this is my Revolution. This is not a eye product. This is for lips. As you can see, I can't use something like this because I have too small lips. Okay. This is so much. Okay. So here I'm gonna use this. It's kind of cornered. I'm gonna wet it a little bit. You know this is a creamy product. I forgot. Okay, I think these will bleed, these shadows, so I'm going underneath with me. Just a little bit. Things always bleed here. So I know it's going to bleed for a fact. Everything bleeds around here for me. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take, I don't know which red I'm going to take. I think I'm going to take this one. Maybe, yeah. I'm going to go halfway and see how I like that. And maybe kind of phase it out a little bit. So it's like impossible not to use any primer whatsoever, especially if you're going to wear this. So I guess, but I can use it lightly. But. I know this will drip. I know it for a fact. I tried multiple things. I need a primer. So. Okay, this went perfectly. This one I struggled with. Okay. These things look the same. Okay. It wants to crease on me. Yeah, it doesn't want to go in that corner there. It just wants to crease. Bitch. This is noticeable the sore thumb. Okay. Can we not crease here, please? You're going to. Okay. Bitch. See, like, it won't move. So, reds are tricky. You got anything that you normally use for something like this, I would use it. Because it's tricky. Or you maybe just want to skip the palette altogether. I don't know what your skill set is, and you probably. The problem is too pigmented. That's the problem. Okay. Okay. I think that's the best I'm gonna do with that corner because this won't. It won't move. Just stained on there. It won't move. I'm not sure I'm wording things correctly. I'm definitely going to be careful as I edit this video. Okay. So we'll go with this. Bebe. This is by ColourPop. It's very difficult. Yeah, I had no trouble this time. Okay. I'm going to go here. I think I'm going to want a smaller brush. Okay. This is a highlighter. If you didn't know. Okay. I'm going to use it on my nose. Blush. This is right here, Fusion Cosmetics. This is from their Empowered Butterfly collection. Okay. If you wanted it full pigmented, you would use a brush, but I don't, especially with this red. I like how this didn't cover anything I used. Didn't really cover my eyelashes. I don't think I need to use anything except clean up a little bit around my eyelashes. I have very dark eyelashes and very long eyelashes, so that's why I don't really use mascara very much at all. Okay, this is by Wet n Wild. I'm just gonna clean them. This look took longer than I thought because the shadows like to crease, and then yeah, they blend but decrease, like decrease in color. Like, I don't know if I'm saying it right. So if you got like a really wet primer, you would probably want to use it. Okay. Now I get why some looks look like a mud stain. They use too much of it. And why it looked wet when people were using it, because they were wetting it to get it not to crease in color, I guess. They should have been honest with that. But okay. I think my channel is going to come like how to no bullshit on other channels. I'm sorry. That should have been said. This is what I used to get this to work well. Okay. I forgot. I'm going to put this over here because I think it needs it for this look. Okay. Why is it I do so much better on this side? I'm so pigmented. So it's a bad thing. Okay. What does it do? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna calm that down. There's a little bit too much. Okay. I'm gonna take my end here. Let's go over it. Hopefully not smear this red when I'm in the process. Okay. Okay. I think unicorn blood would look. I'm gonna try it. It may be too much red, but I'm gonna try it. I have to be very careful with my lips. Because there's no tennis. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit gloss on. This is on Unicorn Blood. If I didn't say it, this is Crystal Kiss. It's very red. And these sides don't match. It's so hard. Okay. So this is the full look. Red was difficult. The red shadows were difficult. They still blended, but they were difficult. They like to crease in your fine lines and come darker in different areas and stay there when you build up the color. Yeah. These are very pigmented. We know that. So they're tricky. We know that. So just go through it. So I would but make sure it doesn't come like what I saw, mud stains. I know I'm overstating it, but make sure it doesn't come that. But anyway, it's not bad palette. Makes you work. It's really weird. Like expensive palettes still makes you work for your look. But anyway, but I mean these right here are everything. Very easy to use. Definitely worth the money. So they have these in singles. If you don't want to use these, you just want these. I think they do have it in singles, but I still like the palette. Even though it's difficult, the reds were difficult. But later on, I'm going to move to the purples and see how I like those. That's our review. Thank you so much. Many blessings to you. Mwah. If you got any comments how to use something, that someone else can see, like I said before, you can put what you use down in the comments. This is what I use. See if it works for you. So that's cool. Information is cool. Isn't how the way you say it. I guess. So, but anyway, thank you very much. Many blessings to you. Thank you so much for watching this all the way through. If you watched this already through, I want to say crown emoji, but do they have a crown emoji? I don't know. On top of my head, crown or diamond emoji. I think they have a diamond. Yeah. If you watched it all the way through. Like I said before, many blessings to you. I'm going to end this video now. Thank you so much for watching.